A former UGA great's description of a big Dawgs win got him in some hot water with his coach. We'll tell you why coming up in our Classic City Lager Classic Moment. Hey Dog Nation, I'm Brandon Adams. This is our Classic Moment presented by Classic City Lager. And with Georgia getting set to take on Clemson on Saturday, a lot of UGA fans looking back on great wins for the Dawgs against the Tigers in the past. One of those was in 2002, a hard-fought victory in the season opener for UGA against Clemson, final score of 31-28. The pivotal moment late in the game when Georgia coach Mark Richt made the decision to go for it on fourth down in his own territory, giving the football to Musa Smith. One of the offensive linemen who blocked on that play was the great former All-American Jon Stinchomb, who joined Dog Nation Daily on Monday to say, while exciting to be a part of that moment, also the way in which he described the moment to the media after the game eventually got him in some trouble with his head coach Mark Richt. This is great stuff from Jon Stinchomb. Take a listen to that right now.
In the fourth quarter, we were trying to run the 4-minute drill, just run out the clock and keep possession of the ball, not give it back to Clemson. And we were doing a pretty good job of it. But Coach Richt challenged the offense, and there was a fourth down conversion, fourth and short, that we came away with. And it sealed the deal. And after the game, you know, as a elder statesman, I'm sticking around and had to do some media interviews, and I ended up saying, you know, they're asking about the call. What did I think of Coach Richt in this call? And there was a little bit of my description involved brass and certain body part, which, you know, total locker talk, right? And I got called into Coach Richt's office the next morning and was like, probably not the best choice of words there in describing it, but, you know, for the program overall, it was a big win.
I think a lot of Georgia fans who remember the game think John's description of brass, you know what, from Coach Richt was probably a pretty correct way to do that, but it's also easy for us to imagine Mark Richt not necessarily liking seeing one of his players saying that in the media, obviously knowing everything about Coach Richt. Of course, on a more serious note, though, the game itself was a big springboard for UGA, as another player who played in that game, former wide receiver Terrence Edwards, also said on Dog Nation Daily this week that the victory actually allowed Edwards and the rest of his UGA teammates to believe what eventually would become true for Georgia was possible, that they could run the table for most of the rest of the season, win the SEC championship. Terrence Edwards talked about why on Dog Nation Daily on Thursday. Here's the former UGA great.
I remember pulling up. He just saying, we're going to get this first down. We put the work, and that gave us, I think, the bold confidence that we can go a long way. We have the team to do it because Coach Richt believed in us that we can get this first down. Be able to get those yardage was a really stepping stone to our season.
You love the idea of that game for Georgia being a stepping stone back in 2002, and Dog fans are hoping the same thing could be true against Clemson once again here in 2021. With national championship aspirations, certainly legitimate belief this team could return to the college football playoff. A measuring stick like the Tigers in Week 1 provides the perfect opportunity for the Dogs to do this season what Jon Stinchomb, Terrence Edwards, and the rest of the crew did back in 2002. That is our Classic Moment. It's presented by Classic City Lager, and as you're getting ready for game day coming up on Saturday, get ready to enjoy yourself some Classic City Lager. It's a lager-style beer, which means a lighter beer, but no sacrifice on flavor. Good, crisp flavor. Every time you enjoy one of those cans, whether it's 6 or 12-pack cans, you can pick some up wherever you're doing your shopping as you get ready for game day. Hope you enjoy the game between Georgia and Clemson on Saturday. And we'll see you back here again next week for another Classic Moment presented by Classic City Lager.